Hello and welcome back to another video. Let's turn down that music. Another stream. It's been a while. And we're doing something different this time. We are playing American Truck Simulator. I don't normally do this, so this will be different. Just give a second, another few seconds, just let a few more people join. Just because I generally leave it for about 5 minutes, it's only been 2, so... Okay, so yes, this is, well, not Minecraft, because let's be honest, I've been getting a bit bored of Minecraft, so... I thought we would change it up a bit, and I don't know, I had the game installed, I played some of it, I quite like it, so I thought, well, why not continue playing this game on stream? I mean, if I'm going to be playing it anyway, I might as well share it. And if it's good, I will upload it to my YouTube, and if it's not that great, well then it doesn't matter. Should have some music. See, yep. Or not. Apparently the music is not showing. That is weird. Let me just quickly fix that. There we go. That should all be done and set up. So, there we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That looks like everything from being honest. Had some problems with Nightbot weirdly, but either way, without further ado, let's get started. So we will go to Drive, and I've already sort of started a job. Current job delivering sand to the Grand Canyon. I hope the audio and the sound quality are okay. I can change them up and move them around as much as need be. There we go. So let's just I'm going to turn up the master game volume here. Just because I feel like the music I like, but I feel like the music's just a bit louder than the game. There we go, that seems a bit better, give it a second. So we need to somehow get out of here, and the only problem is how dark everything is. And without realising it, I have set it so I have to change gears, which that doesn't matter. Other than fact, it's sometimes doing it for me and other times not doing it at all for me. I'm not sure if I've accidentally remapped the gear up button to accelerate or what I've done. But I thought I had assisted gears on. That doesn't seem to matter. Either way. Okay, I didn't realise there were people in this. I knew there were usually cars driving around. That skate park thing's quite cool. I know, we're just going straight forwards. Oh no, brake, 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 brake. There we go. Now, we can accelerate up a bit. That's something I want to do, go down those train rails, but I feel like that's... Oh, first crash. I don't know how long that was, but we've already crashed. Great first start. Now we just have to wait. Ah, the lights turn green. Come on, car. Have I broken it, or is it just do I need to move back by a bit? Yeah, I seem to have just had to have moved back, which is really weird. And it is red, so we can't... We still get fined if we cross red lights? It's a bit of waiting, but not that bad. Don't cross the tyre. So if we cross over, we then have to wait for it. We have to pay a fine, and we also can crash, and then we have to pay another fine, and all the fines are a bit boring. Sorry, I'm just going to change something to Twitch. Because I should have some music, but I can't actually hear it, which is really weird. I can normally hear my music, so there we go. that should be a bit better. Just sounds the truck a lot louder than it. And stream health is good. There we go. Truck started, so we slowly creep up to 4th gear apparently, and there we are off. Drink of the day today is water, because while it's summer it is hot. Oh, that was something I was doing at one point. Why are there so many traffic lights? Stop, brake, 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 brake. There we go, and so we can also have cruise control, which I've only just realised from playing this a bit. So this is a game which is really hard to narrate to, because there's not much going on, but it's in the game that you can quite easily play like mindlessly. Okay, green light, and hopefully that will be one of our last traffic lights. Go, make sure no one's coming both sides, and then also make sure we stay in the right lane. There we go. And then once we've gone to the main motorway, we should be able to go a bit faster. I didn't realise there was a petrol station here. I should have used this one, so it would be much more convenient and en route. But hey, this van delivery will make it on time. How long do we have? 1 hour and 7 minutes. Oh, what have I done? There we go. So we still have, we've got a bit of distance left to cover, but not too much. There are all of the details. I mean, the vehicle's a bit damaged, but that is fine. Or at least it should be fine. I'm not sure if I'm loud enough now, or if like the music's louder than me, but hey. It's really hard to check. So if you're watching this on Twitch, am I clearly audible? Another truck. Okay, let's stay within the lines. There we are, we're within the lines, I know. It's hard, because you can keep the front part in the line, but you find the back drifts a bit. So it's hard to keep them all in the lines. And we can speed up a bit now, so we've got to the main road. I mean, it's dark. We have got all of our lights on. And there are roadworks, which there are, so let's do some honking. Let's make sure we're okay, and then we will turn back into our own lane. And then hopefully the rest of this will be smooth sailing from here. I'm not sure how popular American Truck Simulator is on Twitch. I know like Euro Truck Simulator is quite popular. I mean, I think Euro Truck Simulator is also... Ooh. I think Euro Truck Simulator is also older than American Truck Simulator, but I am no expert on that. There you go, it's got cruise control on, and now we don't need to worry about acceleration, just keeping our truck on the road. There are loads of bends there. Quite a sharp corner to be going on with a bit of speed, especially for a truck, and we're going uphill. Are they trucks in front of us? Which way are they going? Okay, they're just going the same direction as us, which is perfect. No chances of a collision. We might need to just slow down just a tad here, just to make sure we don't hit anything, but still fast enough we can still climb up this hill. By the looks of it, it is a hill. And hopefully it will start becoming sunny again, because on Twitch I think the quality is okay, but the time this gets uploaded to YouTube, I don't know how good or bad the upload quality will be. This looks like there will be quite a lot of compression, and then with all the dark knit patches as well, probably be quite a lot. Ooh, so brake a lot, brake. I didn't mean to brake that much, but I didn't want to miss the turn. And the speed limit has dropped dramatically. Petrol station, yep. But by the looks of it, there are some lights here. Well, lighting just means, well, one, it looks better in your end. Two, it's easier, so to stop, indicate, slowly start to sneak out. That truck's going that way, so we should be all clear to turn. Turn our indicators off, and then let's keep going. go across to the main road, and then we can swing the body of the truck around, and then there we go. And the speed limit has increased again back to 40 miles per hour. So let's increase our speed, and then we'll turn cruise control on, and I'm going to show you some of the other fancy camera angles that we can go or use. But let's just increase our speed for a bit first. See, this part's a bit tedious and just a bit boring of waiting. I think I got American Truck Simulator at the end of the Steam Summer Sale last year. I mean, Steam Summer Sale's great. There's always like really good discounts then that you don't get like anywhere else, especially if you buy it on Steam than the disc. One, you're saving the planet, and two, it's just like much cheaper. Like much cheaper. Oh, we're at the Grand Canyon, nearly. I have these that's just round the corner. Yep, we can see our destination flag on the map already. 30 minutes in and first delivery done. So, yep, there it is. Grand Canyon National Park, 35 miles per hour. Speed limit here drops quite a lot, so we're actually perfect speed. And we've got a new area discovered. It's gone down again to 25 National Park Zone. Makes sense. I'm surprised with how many petrol stations though there are around the national park. In like 4 minutes we've gone past 5 petrol stations. It's less than 1 a minute. There you go, and we can just turn cruise control on until we get to the end, and then we can just turn. See, where it's got those flashing banners, as clear as they are, and as good as that is, I think it would look so cool if they, I don't know, put like police stations, police banners up, or even they just put those train guards down. I don't know, I think it'd just make it feel a bit more immersive. And those flashing lights there at the ends of the corners will really help guide you around. In the art style in it, even though it's like not the most impressive art style, with the extent and the size of the map, it is fairly impressive. Are we gonna have to somehow reverse that in? Yeah, okay, there's that roundabout part at the bottom, so let's do it that way. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, job late. Got some money, had some damage penalties, but okay. It is not too bad now. And before we do our next job, I'm now just going to quickly see if you can hear me. Okay, yep, and I am louder than desktop audio, so that is great. I think I want to upgrade high value. There we go. And now if we do job market, let's still get a quick job. See, where do we want to go from? I'm currently working on the... Go from Samsung... Where's that, Johnny? I'm curious, let's look at destination. How do you sort by destination? I mean, is it not going to show us anywhere on the map? Route length. So these should be the longest route lengths or the shortest? Oh, it wasn't showing us, that's why. So yeah, these ones are the really long route lengths, and then these ones are some of the short ones. So let's do a nice short one. Let's do it in San Francisco. Let's do this one. That thing should go past 2 unlocked areas. I would like to try and get all the achievements for this. Also, a follow and click really helps. Yeah, so this is the other mode where you can start inside the truck, which I've tried and I realised I'm not very good at. But there we go, let's turn our lights up to full. Okay, doesn't pull out a bit. engine. Ah, that's why it wasn't working. I was pressing the wrong button. There we go. Engine's on. Lights are on. There we go. Full. Let's pull out. No one that way. So we can slowly turn and change lanes. And there we go. Steer is always in the centre. And there are some traffic lights that once we get to the top we can pull up. I mean, even the art in the front of the truck is is really impressive. But let's here just wait a minute, we need to go this way. I do realise I'm causing a block, but I was going to go on that side because that's where like it's easiest to turn into. Very narrow. But well, we can't. Just need to make sure the truck's, yep, that truck is turning. And then it says to shift over to this lane. And where our lights are really not that bright. Ah, there we go, full power lights now. That is quite cool, the whole being able to blink your lights with like the J key. Didn't know you could. I suppose it's like, I don't know why you'd do that, but I'm sure there's a reason behind it. There we go. Oh, we're breaking the speed limit by 5 miles per hour, so we need to slowly slow down. Let that drop down to 30, and then put the cruise control on. There we go. 30 miles per hour, and the speed limit's just increased. Perfect timing. I'm guessing that's because we're going to dodge that wall. And I'm guessing that's because we've just gotten to like a main road. So, and it's gone from 50 back down to 40, so let's keep it around there. There we go. I don't know, this game as a game is quite like relaxing, like you can maybe put a movie to the side on your other monitor, or some other music. I don't know, it's just something that's really easy to listen to. It's just quite a nice thing to listen to. So this is a game I would recommend for like people to play. What's in there? You can also sort of like peek over the walls of the buildings and stuff. I mean, when you're driving around at day in the game, it's like a lot more enjoyable just because you can like see all the buildings and skylines and stuff. And I think, I don't know what I've done there. Right, and we've engine malfunction. What I wanted to show, that we've got a letter. We can help you grow. Ooh, bank. That was not worth crashing our truck for. Let's nope, done it. Let's put our hazard lights on. And then let's reline ourselves up. And we are back in lane by the looks of it. Sort of got a cube blocking us. That's because we are also shifting into the wrong lane, so let's start letting some of these cars overtake us again, but let's keep our hazard lights on. There we go, and now we can turn them off. There we go, and they are pulling in front of us, so the traffic is slowly going. And then we're causing less of a build-up by the looks of it. Done it, my engine is malfunctioning. We need to visit a repair place. F7. Okay. It will cost... And your trip will take 2 hours 40. How long will it take? Oh, so it'll actually save us time on the trip. Let's do it. And it's quite a lot for like repairs. Oh, no, not repairs, sorry. 200 to tow us? I think that's a lot. No, how much are we making from this? 400? 500? I mean, that's a really large chunk. Press enter. We need to go to service. Let's go to the top. Service. and then there should be a, yep, done. So that's going to come out of the final total, I believe. And now we can slowly restart our engine, set this to go back to that map. How do we already have some damage? Okay, now and that should be fine. I mean, by the looks of it, we have also, like by the looks of it, we are losing time. We might be late. So let's slow down a bit, turn our indicators on, and we're in a nice city now though, that's good, and it's slowly becoming day, which is also great. No, don't give us a red light violation, thank you, we did stop. It's going that way, and our lights turned back on, so we can pull out and across and turn off those indicators. There we go, pull across. And now keep going. From here we can then just follow the road hopefully. Okay, so not completely. See, this is the part of American Truck Simulator I like. Just power lines, lots of things to look around about, lots of things to take in. Needing to brake. Way over speed limit. Okay, let's at least make sure we get in hopefully before the lights turn red. Okay, front wheels are over, back wheels are over, and now the lights turned orange, so we're in. We are clear. Now, can we overtake that truck with our truck? I don't think we can without breaking the speed limit. And we can get fined for that. I mean, not everywhere, and we've discovered a new state. We've discovered 6 out of the 22... Sorry, cities. We've discovered 6 out of the 22 cities in California. And from here, we should be able to increase our speed limit. The sign said 40, yep. And we now need to make a turn here, so let's try and go along as far as possible. And down. And now we should hopefully be able to slip onto the main highway. Perfect. Perfect driving, nearly. And now we can then accelerate a bit. There we go, yep, we are here. We are on like the main road. What's the road? Route 101. I've never been to America, so I don't know if that's a real road, but from what I've seen with like Euro Truck Simulator, a lot of it seems to be based on like real roads and real routes. And let's turn cruise control on now. Oh no. Going down a slight hill, so there'll be a slight acceleration, and then we'll have a slight... Yep, we'll slow down as we go back up the hill. It's fine, and by the looks of it, the fast lane goes to 65 miles per hour, and for trucks 55? Okay. Even though that sign said 65, we still have to stick to 55, as you can see at the bottom left. It's actually just pointing to the screen, but you can't see that one, that part anyway. It being the summer at the moment, it's really hot and it's only going to get hotter. Like everywhere. Okay, and now let's brake and slowly go up. So we're at the top now. Sorry, no, brake, don't hit the car. And we'll indicate. Indicators are on. Indicators are off. Just so that truck knows we are there, we'll give it a honk. Not sure how well the game sounds up here, but I suppose we'll find out when re-listening to this. So double yellow lines, I believe that means no overtaking, which is fine. Either we haven't quite got up to speeds like the max speed yet anyway, so there we go. 229 and its speed limit's increased to 55, so we should be able to like catch up to that truck and hopefully maybe just sneak around it slightly. Sure, if we go over too much, it won't matter that much. The other thing with this game, there's a fuel meter And there's also a sleep meter, so how often your in-game character has to sleep. So there's like a between jobs that where you can see the beds, the blue lines. When the thing gets full, you have to find a place to rest. Which is interesting because not every like road has places to rest by the seams of it. As helpful as the cruise control is, I do think it's more enjoyable having to like try and control your speed yourself. And when I've been playing Forza, because I've been playing a bit of Forza lately, that's quite fun. Having to like Forza Horizon, going from place to place. There is no cruise control, so you have to keep like your foot on the accelerator and braking and making sure you keep the speed the same. It's also quite a challenge, but like it's a good challenge. Without a horse, yep, so that's a stable over there on that side. They're turning off, so it looks like we have the road to ourselves. And I'm not sure if there are speed cameras, so actually I think fine's done automatically. Like even the settings, and I believe this should be the sunrise. I know there's a barn over there though. Fence is just loaded in. Yeah, that's the only one problem. That assets don't fully load in at once, so you get sort of that pulsing effect, I suppose, with the fences. And now the crops is loaded in last. But only from the part of the field nearest to you, which I find slightly weird. So we got distracted and started accelerating, and we got to 64 miles per hour. Way over our speed limits. Let's just slow that down by a few notches. Like that. I didn't actually mean to crash the truck. So let's see, is it too badly damaged? Visit service station immediately. If we go past one, we will stop. But let's hope that as long as we're not doing any more night driving, we should be okay. That, and I don't want to cost our employer as any more for like delivery costs. Just need to make sure. I'm surprised that fence did so much damage. You would think the truck would just go straight through it. Best be careful on the speed and not get distracted by like the horses in the fields and like the water. Oh, and the engine's malfunctioning again. See, I had a friend who actually betted on how many jobs I could get done without having to get the truck fixed, and this is 2 out of 2, and I've had to go visit a service station. And so I think we've had to go twice this game. So I mean, that's not the best. But he's not watching the stream, I don't think, so as long as he doesn't watch it on YouTube, it should be fine. Just hope. I'm also planning to get one of those steering wheels, or I've ordered one of those like whole steering wheels to play racing games, but I think that could be quite fun. Because, well, at the moment I haven't really had the time to play many games, so I'm hoping I've got some time coming up. Still got loads of like work to do, got a few apps to develop, but I feel like this could be fun. Let's brake. That sign there says no right turns, but we need to do a right turn. No, not here. We have to do a right. Take a right turn at the next place. So turn the indicators on, and let's do a right turn here. Slowly does it, and then swing round and perfect. Almost like I was a professional. And our indicators are off now, so it should now just. Let's look at the map. So it looks like it's just one big straight all the way there, so let's get ourselves up to the right speed. Like a... I haven't seen this, it looks like a load of like small caravans and like stilts, or at least some of them. It all looks quite nice actually. Ooh, dodge that power line. That would not go well. I've got a feeling that would do a lot of damage to the truck. And I don't think the employer would be as willing to pay for all of that damage. And there we go, cruise control done. Take our hands off the wheel. Don't ever take your hands off the wheel when driving. This is a simulator and I still got my hands here. It's fine. I mean, there's no webcam, so there's no evidence or proof. So if anyone has any like suggestions for like music that we can put on stream, like stream safe music for other backgrounds, feel free to recommend some, because will take any suggestions. And cough. It's interesting, when someone coughs around you now, because since the pandemic, you always worry about it, but it can just be they've got a dry throat, or they've been outside quite a lot and just need a glass of water. It's weird how like different things can affect like the reflection of how you think about just different things in general. Is that some trees coming up, or what are those floating things? I'm guessing they're parts like trees that haven't fully loaded in. Palm trees by the looks of it? That could be interesting. It's also interesting how there's a lot of the same assets which I find get used along here. So even though that's a different trailer park, it's almost identical to the one that we've just gone past. Ah yeah, the palm trees, or... yeah, palm trees, maybe date palms? I think they look like date palms. Francisco? Fresno? New city unlocked in oh. Okay, great, there's no red light camera there. That is good, because I have just completely gone through that red light. Do I even have a license plate on top? Yes, I do. Okay. I have wondered with the previous crash if it just like knocks the license plate clean off. I mean, that would be handy. I don't know, head up here. Looks like there's some like underground tunnel here, maybe for water or like sea. Ooh, and now we're back in a like busy area, which is always quite nice, having like the life in the cafe, some builders chatting. 30-mile-an-hour limit, which is fine because that's what we've been sticking to anyway. I believe that's what we've been sticking to towards the end of this string. Because, well, we did a lot of destruction at the start, but that's okay now. No one needs to know about the destruction. No one. Okay, there we go. And now, so our payment at drop error should be coming up right about here. No, not there. Here it is. I think it's this turning. Let's try and actually drop it off to the place where they want it. This time. There we go. Sells goods, apparently. Brake and enter. Where? So let's see. Where do you need it? There. There's no way I'm going to be able to park it there. Let's play it safe. I think we can do that. I mean, how hard could that be, just parking it there? Like, that's not being accepted? Okay. There we go, decoupling and lowering legs. See, there's even that nice animation for just like that final part. And we are on time. We lost some XP. Did we gain any XP? Okay, we gained some. But lost a bit. Lost some of the money from that. Damage penalties. Ooh, that's a big damage penalty. But it's okay, and we've leveled up, which is always good. Okay, track for your garages here. What can we, Oh, so that's quite cool. You can get your own trucks and, like, get workers. That's, like, really cool. Head to the job market. What else can we go? I think we have time for one more round. One more round? Let's look into a different state this time. Okay, we haven't unlocked any other states yet. What other ones are there? Nevada, Las Vegas. What other things are there? Las Vegas to California. Las Vegas to Arizona. So that is a state I haven't been to in real life or in game. So let's try it. We do have to wait for the game, so we're moving job parts and our total profit will be 4,970. Let's go into third person, because we've all realised I drive slightly better like that. By the looks of it, we have to ah yes, okay, reverse. And forward, and let's just try and turn without hitting anything. And now let's brake, and great. Now we can stop and see if we can somehow now turn, like, do a full loop without hitting that wall. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and swing round. That didn't go too badly. So I'm trying to follow the tyre marks, which like sort of set out here, because I was sure that was going to go worse than it did. I mean, it's tyre mechanical parts, so it's probably made out of metal, so I'm not sure how much damage that is. Big cities, I'm guessing those traffic lights have cameras, but we should indicate that we're turning, or the direction that we're turning. Slowly edge forward, so stop just before that line. Perfectly on the brake line. Now we just need to wait. Where are we? Valley View. So yeah, I'm guessing that some of these buildings and like streets and towns are based on real places. So actually, yeah, some of these buildings are based on real places. So I'm guessing that some of them probably like paid to get into the game. We should unlock our thing. Oh, I wonder why we had to unlock that. See, I quite like this. It's like quite a big city, so there is tons to take in. There you go. It stopped probably just in time. We will indicate to turn, and we'll be turning that way. Yeah, so there's some trucks there. There's a garage there. It's like there's tons of stuff around here. Ah, some more builders. Pretty sure they're like the same builders from like last time, in a completely different state outside the cafe, so they obviously don't get much work done. But as someone who's made a few games, it's much easier having the same few assets than just switching them around. Because I'm sure there aren't many people who will look at that and think, oh yeah, like more animations, more stuff to take in, but won't try and work out if they've seen them before or try and take it in like to that extent. Yeah, I am someone who does notice all the tiny details like that in games. Anyway, so we can keep going, and by the looks of it, actually, we should have probably checked the map fully before we left. There you go. There's the by the looks of it, we go forward, and then we need to start changing lanes. I think this is here where we take off. And we're turning. See, I recognise that hotel there from Ocean's 11, I believe. I think it's from one of the Oceans. Oh no, it's not from there, but it was, the setting was used in one of them, I believe. Now we just need to wait for, so hopefully those lights turn red, and now our one should start to turn green, I'm guessing. No, we've got them, and then we probably have them, and then it's hopefully us. I mean, there aren't any cars coming from there, so we might as well just like make it green for us now. But it would be like really handy if they had like some form of sensor to work out where has the most amount of cars, or at least where has the fewest amount of cars or no cars, and just change the lights depending on that. Yep, we got that turn right. And then these two lanes turn into one lane, which then merges with another lane, which then merges with two more lanes. So a lot of lane merges, but we seem to be getting onto like a main highway or road. Avoid the exit there. But then we take this exit. exit 42B. So I like this whole part of going around the like big cities and towns. That building is sort of almost like a UFO with a stick on a statue. Trophy. It looks like a trophy. I don't know what it's called. I recognise it. And that one looks quite cool. That would be a building that I think would be great to like look at over the city from in real life. If any of you've ever been there, that'd be interesting to know about. But I just had to take my glasses off and clean them, so I just let go of the accelerator. Also, by the looks of it, we've got just over half a tank. So we might need to think about trying to find a refueling station soon. And it's also, I'm not sure how much longer I will actually be able to stream for. So this delivery might be a 2-part episode. Or a 2-part stream. Because I am a slightly busy person. By slightly, I mean I'm a fairly busy person. Yeah, so we've got one main highway that underneath installs the bridges on the map, which is quite cool. And it's 65, so let's just try and stay in one lane. There you go, so we should like accelerate up to 55, and there we go. Cruise control on. And we seem to be losing speed, so maybe it's not working. Or this truck just doesn't have cruise control. And there we go. That's working now. That is great. And we don't need to take the exit this time. I think we take the next exit though. Yeah, because the roads merge here. And then we take probably the next step. There are tons of signs. Okay, we have to slow down a bit here, just because speed limits change and all that. And now we've sort of got like these sandy mountains. I think we've gone through the part of this song already, the background music. Okay, and let's slowly speed up, and let's get to our like 55 average. Or at least I hope we can get speed up. I suppose we are going up a hill, so once we start coming down we're going to accelerate using gravity. And it's really cool that they thought about that when making the game. I'm sure there are loads of game designers who haven't put that much effort into the thoughts of how the like games work and how it interacts with like real life physics. And unless, I mean, they have had experience with this with like Euro Truck Simulator, but it's not the easiest of things to add straight away. So it's quite impressive that they have managed to like just add all of it. The other thing is I've got a tech channel which I'm going to point people to. One, it's got 115 subscribers or something like that. But I might start doing a video of steering wheels, and I'm planning to start doing like some 3D printing time lapse and montages. Might be even more interesting, considering that you've heard it in a few of the videos. So that will be on YouTube for the Michael Media Group, and my normal YouTube channel for like Minecraft and video games is Mikey Parker. So I would recommend you take a look at them both, and I hope to see you in both though. See you maybe in the comments, maybe leave a like, maybe just leave my Twitch a follow. And if you're watching this on YouTube afterwards, my Twitch is The Mikey Parker, and the link to it is always in the description. For not everything, but for most episodes I've made for everything. So I'm saying at least over 3/4 of everything I've made has the link to my Twitch in it. I think it changed at one point, because I can't remember why it changed, but I think it changed at one point. So why we're going at a good speed? Yeah, so the route just seems to be like one road just with a few turns. Isn't that bad? So it would be really fun if you could like pay American Truck Simulator and somehow turn off all the fines and just see what you could do with it. I mean, the fact that you can like sort of like when you turn your truck, you can sort of swing the container. That could be fun. So I might make like a second throwaway account and just see some of the things you could get up to. I don't know, like, what happens if you go into debt in American Truck Simulator? What happens if you lose money on a job? These are all questions I am curious about, and I don't know. And instead of just googling it, it's one of those things which would be fun to like play and work out. I also want to know how long a minute in game time correlates to in real life. I think it's about like 5 seconds, 4 seconds. I don't know, it's not like 1 minute for 1 second, it's something. And it's also interesting how they like warp time in this game. So when you're in cities, you're there for quite a while. But when you're on these like long stretches of road, they on purposely like make it feel shorter. And I think that's one of the big differences between Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator is you've got less patches of just sand and desert. I think because like at least in parts of England is such like a packed country that I'm guessing you're in cities for much more of it. Ah, wait stations. Yep, so we're heading towards a port or changing a border, and we are changing a border, so we have to slow down to 15 in wait stations. And we have to stop the loader, get the truck measured, and then we can head on. Also might need to start looking, keeping an eye on our petrol. And brake. Enter, and now wait, so... I mean, it's never been over. And I don't really know what you would do if your truck fails the wait stations. I'm guessing that must be possible, otherwise they wouldn't have the option for it to fail. There you go, and the speed goes back up to 70 miles per hour. So you should be able to take over, speed up and maybe overtake a few cars. I mean, I haven't really done much or any overtaking really in this truck, so I don't know how well or bad that would go. But that could be something fun to just sort of do now. Which is, can you... Oh no, I need to be in this lane anyway, so that actually worked out fairly well. I do need to start braking and turn my indicators on. I believe, yep, this is where we need to turn. Didn't crash into anything. Leave it and get the red plates violation. I'm not surprised that that car doesn't like try and line itself up afterwards again, or like drive off out of anger or something. So I don't like all of this waiting part. Ah, there we go. And now this is the other indicators on? Yep. To turn up to here. So this looks like it could be challenging. Oh no, brake. So this looks like it could be a bit challenging, because I'm pretty sure that looks like we've got like 3 smaller individual turns to do. So let's see how that goes. Hopefully well, but... Oh, there's a police car there. Didn't mean to get the red light violation, and I didn't really go over it. I just accidentally nudged the truck. Like, we weren't in anyone's way, but hey, rules are rules. I can't remember how much that fine was, but I'm pretty sure it was a fair amount. The speed limit. Okay, we should be able to get this job done quite quickly. We like get to the highest speed, and then I think this will be our last journey most likely. There we go. I keep my glass on them, on like a mat for glasses or mugs. I'm not sure what you call them, but my mugs just seems to never just be stuck to this mat every time I have a drink. It's like really annoying. Okay, come on. There. That's the speed limit, so cruise control on. And now we can just cruise the rest of our way there, hopefully. Maybe do a bit of acceleration. The world's most happiest cattle, apparently, are in this state. I mean, are we still in California, or are we... Can't remember where we're going to. Where are we? We're in Phoenix. I've heard of Phoenix as well. Still also haven't been there. I mean, not a surprise. Maybe in the future, like, definitely just be. I'd be interested in going to some of America. And now I said that, I'm gonna get so many targeted adverts and like by airlines. Okay, so we've got about 40 in-game minutes, and I'm pretty sure it's like 10 minutes. Sorry. Oof. Pretty sure like 1 hour in-game is 10 minutes in real life, so I'm pretty sure we've got just under an hour. The game does take a surprisingly large amount of thinking, but it's quite a relaxing game, which is like an interesting combination. I wonder if I've done one of these like checkpoints. Elevation. Okay, so we're going to be going uphill, meaning we're going to be slowing down anyway. What do all of these red lights say? Oh, roadworks ahead. Oh, okay. That's not too bad, I suppose. Does that mean they're going to like be funneling all the cars down into one channel? Well, let's hope that we can sort of just pull out. I think, where has my other winds? Ah, there we go, got them by. Just looked for that top mirror and I couldn't see it. Can we knock over these cones? Ah, okay, we can. And there is our destination. I can see it. Actually, no, I can't see it properly. We're just looking at the top. Let's look at the view. But I can see it on the map. So we need to turn into here. Also, I'm guessing, yep. Speed limit really gets reduced when we're up here. Let's turn along. See, that was a great turn. If I don't mind saying so myself. And there we go, so we got to go around, and so what is our actual final order? I can't remember what we were delivering. Ah, machining parts. There we go. Perfectly along the final roundabout. Oh, that's a nice little windmill. And then here it is. And ooh, brake. Didn't mean to hit that, but hey. And enter, let's see. So, where do you need it? And T, and we are done. Let's unload this, let's collect our profit. Good work. Great. 4 hours. We lost a bit, but that wasn't too bad. Continue. And I'm going to say thank you for watching this. It was a change. I would appreciate any feedback, and I will see you soon. Have a good day. Bye.